Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And starting this one, Jared Jones. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Taylor Ward.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
1 out, bases empty. Ground ball right side. Estrada on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. And today's starter, Yuri Perez. What do you look for here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And now the DH, Kevin Newman. That one lifted to left. Ward in position. 1 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Thairo Estrada.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back here at PNC Park, top of the second. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Connor Wong. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cruz makes the grab, one away. This is Willie Castro. Second inning here, no score. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. The 1-1. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yeah, the batter now, Otto Lopez. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it falls. And now 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mitchell, the runner at third. Lopez at first. 2 out of the inning. That's off the mark.
Inside,
and that's ball 2. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one's carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This is Joey Bart. 2 out, space is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab, one down. And now for the Marlins, Sal Frelick. Back to the mound, he's got it. Tosses to first, 2 away. So here's Wade now. Cut on and lifted in the air. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first, and now it's going to be Taylor Ward. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bart collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the first baseman, Jack Sawinski.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one outside. Now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Luis Arias. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Willie Castro. Line drive, come on.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the move. Out to short. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Junior Caminero, the next up for the Marlins. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 4th inning underway. No score. Caminero checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Cruz going back. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in Pittsburgh, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kevin Newman. To third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Anthony Volpe, the next Pirate to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pitch misses, 2-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
The 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mitchell going after it. Makes the catch, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Johan Rojas.
Nope. That's inside.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Helpful.
Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz under it. And there's one away. And now here is Sal Frelick. Out to short. Fires in time. Lamont Wade Jr. the next up for the Marlins. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one ripped to left. Reynolds brings it in for the 3rd out. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One ball.
Threw that fastball right
strikes.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And O'Neal is struck out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And now it's filled up.
I guess you throw it that hard, you
got a
can
full count.
get away with
3-2.
locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And we are still scoreless. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Going to count 1 and 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta getting loose out there. Meza getting loose as well. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down. Connor Wong now at the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Jared Jones done for the night, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. On the mound now for the Pirates, Jose Suarez. Go ahead run on base. Willie Castro, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, Jack Sawinski. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Tyro Estrada, the next Pirate to hit. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
And it's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air out towards right center. Mitchell gets under it. And there are two outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
Luis Urias, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow,
One
good
ball,
luck catching up to
two
that
strikes.
one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wong down to first.
He's
in
out.
time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So he's perfect through 6. No score. A new arm into the game, the righty, Dauri Moreta.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
And the batter now, Garrett Mitchell.
the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Cut on and missed 96 with that
One ball.
fastball.
Trying to
strikes.
keep good speed off the bases.
Here's a 1-2. Outside with a breaking
two
ball.
strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Now 2 away. So up next, Johan Rojas.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 7th, and here is Kevin Newman.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And delivers outside.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And there goes the perfect game of the homer. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Declan Cronin. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cannonball coming. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Meza.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
And at the plate for Miami, Lamont Wade Jr. That one missed.
That ball went out.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, 2 ball. He steps on the bag for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Now, Nick Castellanos. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Ward sizing this one up, puts it away for the out.
The catcher, number 14.
Here's Joey Bart now. This one in the air. Caminero drifts towards it. Out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Tyro Estrada, the next Pirate to hit. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Grounds 1 to short, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Strom.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now for the Marlins, Willie Castro.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And that one fouled off.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Otto Lopez will hit next. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets under it and pops it up. He's got it and is 2 away. Marlins down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum.
That one the other way. Loves it on the dive, and this one is over. What a play to end the game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout. It's going to carry into the clubhouse.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.